can't feel like I'm listening.
Okay, so don't mind my awful voiceover, but the people, the guests, our friends were over at our house, staying for a week, and the first day I was really antisocial, because I'm an introvert, and the first thing that we had our friends do, gotta get them straight to work, gotta get that hard labor in there. They needed to dig out like a giant rim of where the greenhouse was going to sit in, so that then they could concrete, weigh it down. It needed to be in the ground and then buried around the edges so that it would stay in place. I hope that made a bit of sense. But yeah, I was really bad at filming the first day because I was really awkward. That's all. So, Ozzy, are you doing potatoes for the pigs?
Yeah, with Joseph.
Hi, Joseph. What do you need for it? I think Mum brought some knives here for you to use, though.
Yeah, I just come up to the shop.
The knives are here. Be careful, though. Basically, you're just chopping up potatoes into random shapes and then chucking them in here so that they can get boiled. This lid is really weird, though.
This is the potato bag. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you making?
I'm making anything besides
Cutting potatoes.
Cutting and boiling potatoes for the pigs.
Oh, okay.
They are doing more digging. Joseph and Ozzy are cutting potatoes to boil for the pigs. Mum was planting some tomatoes, replanting some tomatoes. And I'm just sort of in the mix of it all. I tried making cinnamon roll dough, but I put the wrong flour in the dough, so I don't think the cinnamon rolls are going to be very good because I put rye flour in them. That's the wrong flour to use. Are you going to be lawn mowing in the back garden?
Yep. Start with the chicken.
It looks like slate.
Yeah, those climbing white
Yeah.
beans.
Wait, aren't they the beans in Haynes beans?
Yeah.
Haynes beans. They are just the cutest. Aww. They're so tiny.
And wood.
Don't make the camera.
No, so it will be a layer of gravel.
Yeah.
And actually in the layer of gravel will be, if you insulate the whole house and you don't get
so
any
small.
dampness in the walls, then you can make concrete floor and this.
It's like the banner.
But because we are never going to do.
This is just some more info of what we're doing. We're still cutting potatoes, as you can see. And we've decided to do something. Make the most disgusting pile in the world. Yep. Bunch of disgusting potatoes we put on this pile. Over here. Isn't that right?
Don't want to touch it.
Don't want to touch it now. No one wants to touch that. But I will if it means making it the biggest and most disgusting pile in the world. Anyone challenges me? Well, try to then... Do you have the guts to touch it?
I'm just trying to stab some potatoes.
There you go. I touched it. I touched it. I'm the winner.
show you. Happy to try.
You're trying to do some work, Joseph. He's doing work. He's helping.
Okay, so that day there was a lot of digging filmed, and there could just be like 20 minutes worth of like digging, and I'm not sure if I should add that in the video, so I'm not, because I don't know if it'd be like entertaining to watch. I mean, I could do a time lapse, but I don't know. The struggles of editing is sometimes you don't know whether or not you should add clips, because you don't know whether or not it would be too dragging on, you know? Do you know what I mean by that? I don't know. Anyways, they did lots of digging. I just want to put that out there. Even though I'm not going to add the clips, they did do lots of digging, lots of hard work. So, you know, bow down to those dudes for doing all that digging. So, yeah. Okay, here are the cinnamon rolls. They ended up not being as bad as I thought they were going to be. They ended up not being as bad as I thought they were going to be, so that's good. Apparently they're a little bit more cakey than usual, which is interesting, but yeah, I'd say it was lucky because they could have gone really bad for the fact that I put quite a bit of rye flour in them. Obviously there are recipes that are dedicated to these sorts of things where it's like, you know, rye sourdough cinnamon rolls, but it's like, I'm not quite there yet. I'm not capable of doing that, and when it's quite the surprise. Anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing on. I'm making myself some matcha muffins, because I made them once before and I really like them. Today is quite a strange day. Dad, Jamie, and Darren were working on digging up sort of like a ditch where the greenhouse will go into it. They were doing that for quite a couple of hours, and now Dad's doing something in the front garden. I'm not too sure what, but I'll probably go film it. But yeah, I am all over the place today. I'm an introvert, so this sort of stuff does not come naturally for me. The sort of like when people are over. I'm all over the place. Hope you're having a great day. Can I try?
If you want.
I didn't think I'd be able to do that. How is there any technique to it?
Tug it all the way. Waking up. Keep going.
Is that it?
It always dies the first couple of times.
Ah.
Can't film me sitting down there. How do you get
I didn't realise it has to be so deep. You know what? It's kind of, you could just fill it with water and have a little island here.
Comfortably sharp. To jo, ale tady ta noha potřebuje trošku.
You need to dig the corner.
Yeah.
And how about this corner? Well, if that one's taken out, that would be fine. Yeah. This one's
So is it the only thing? There's this corner
This corner as well.
and that corner. So the opposite corners.
Little baby.
My favourite's Willow because it's just him. Just good old Willow. He's like getting back to reality. He's like, oh wait, right, this is reality. We've got everyone here. We've got all these people.
Jumper. We're just laying on my jumper.
A little burrito. Cat burrito.
Cat burrito.
Using my jumper.
Willow the cat burrito.
You are.
Baby bird
Jsi
somewhere in our house.
koukneš do večera?
No,
Proč?
not supposed to jump out all the night.
To jo, ale jsi hodně zatravněný.
That's mostly
You're grassy.
shirt. I'll just wash my face.
Cat's in the camera. So are you.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, piece of string from somewhere there.
You tie it onto the hatch.
Yeah.
3, 4 people.
Yeah, max is 4 people.
I'd rather.
Take your tennis balls. What do you have to do?
Why are you making it in a circle?
12, 13, 14. I have 0 points. You gotta get rid of. How many do you have to get rid
I
of?
had 0, so.
No, you didn't. You couldn't have 0.
Really, I can just see arms like this.
Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're definitely
Falling. Everything's a mess. I'm falling over. They're doing the greenhouse. Hi. How's it going? Going. Slowly but surely. It looks pretty good. So how does the door work?
We have to cut it out, and then we have to.
Make a frame for the door?
We have the front frames.
Okay.
It's like 2 windows, basically.
Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna go do some extra things. And then you want to continue doing this.
Here.
And then we'll go at some point.
Come on. Push him. There.
Down there.
Yeah.
No, it's not, but it seems to be something.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way.
Stop recording.
I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. As I know what matters to you. But what do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together,
It's on Twitch. Make sure you watch it.
the chances are
It's the
small,
best
just
thing
like the
ever.
lottery.
Come on, you can do it. You're a strong little boy. You're a strong little boy. But you might be the youngest person here.
It's been 72 weeks in this town.
Very tired.
I still believe I'll see you again. No matter what, I got off the ground.
It's our boy Jamie. Jamie, do something interesting.
Feel that.
Fantastic. Do something interesting.
Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery. I just hope we could stay together. We wait and see, but the chances are small, just like the lottery.
Over there, no.
Yeah.
Later. New person in the recording. He's dumping it out.
Start.
Just do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna press play.
Ready? Wait, I need to put it on something. Ow. Let me just check how it looks.
We got a whole. We need to organize some of these people though. Otherwise, it looks like a whole mess. You know, we gotta tidy some of this stuff right here. Okay?
Yeah, before I start recording.
So crazy. The bunker's so full today.
Yeah,
Since like everything that's happened.
literally. All of these elemental things.
And, like-
Everything. Zombie apocalypse.
It's a bit crazy. It's like a movie right now.
Yeah.
And like we got our own elemental powers.
It's kind of like we're in a movie.
Felt like it took some of my blood. Hey, what did it just make? It made a crystal. Made a blue one. It didn't make it out of my blood. Is my blood blue? I'm so confused.
This is
Next, on the beach of the Hobo jungles, you shall see some pretty sad stuff. Down to making a sandcastle. Good, son. Yep, it's almost done. Yeah. Oh, what? God damn it. You almost hit me, man. What's wrong with you? I was just having some jet ski fun, alright? Who's that? I don't know. Is he alright? Excuse me, sir, do you... Ah! Oh my god! Son, no! You man! What have you done to my son? Ah!
Okay, hi. So yesterday Ozzy had the camera for the majority of the day, so I don't actually know what he filmed, but apparently they filmed a lot of Lego. So I don't know, we'll see what I end up using with all the Lego footage that they filmed. But today It's gonna be a bit of a short day as well, I'd say, with all the work. I mean, Mum has gone to work in the forest and she'll be back around 1:30, and then we'll all have like a lunch, and then me, Jamie, Ozzy and Mum are gonna go to Prague because there's like an event. So we're all gonna go to that, which leaves Dad, Darren and Joseph here. And I don't know what they're gonna end up doing. I think they might end up going somewhere for food. They might stay here and make a fire. Honestly, I have no idea what they're gonna end up doing. But at the moment, I think everyone is in the back garden continuing working on the greenhouse. So I'm gonna go see what they're doing. I just put a cake in the oven, gonna let that bake, and yeah, gonna go have a look at what the dudes are doing at the greenhouse. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say to that.
Hi. How's it going? A little tricky?
Yeah. So are we gonna make the line?
Oh, we've got to do the line halfway.
Yeah.
Are you gonna peel off the other side as well?
No, not yet. Apparently not.
So you peel the inside.
Yeah.
So are we gonna draw the line on the inside or on the outside?
It needs to go on the outside, doesn't it? So you
Yeah.
can see it. Actually, no. You won't be able to see it. Yeah, you will. Four. Put it on the edge. Yeah.
That's the top.
Yeah.
Success. So now you're going to redraw it?
I already did it.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'll make it down. Is it way longer? No. Good.
Okay, so I'm genuinely a stupid human being. I forgot to put eggs in the cake. Stuff like this only happens when we have guests over. Hi. Like, always when we have people over, do I mess up on my baking? I'm always fine whenever we don't have people over, and then once people are over, I just forget stuff. So yeah, there's no eggs in the cake. Here's Joseph. You want some of the cake though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll cut some of. You don't care? Okay. Alright, we're gonna see what happens when I cut this. I don't think it's gonna hold its shape at all. But we'll see. When I was mixing the batter, I was wondering why the batter was so pale. It's obviously, now I realise it's because I forgot to add the eggs, and the egg yolk makes the batter a lot more yellow, so yeah. I'm nervous. Okay, it kind of holds its shape. Here it is. It's supposed to be lemon drizzle. I made lemon drizzle a couple days ago, and everyone really liked it, so I tried making it again, but I forgot to add the eggs. So yeah, but actually it's kind of holding its shape, so maybe it's not a complete failure. Is it good? Okay. Do you want to take the plate and put it on the table?
It doesn't taste as good as the other one,
Doesn't taste as good as the other one.
but it's still good.
Alright. At least it's not too bad then. Okay, hi. I'm currently cooking these, if you can see this. Hold on. Let's see if I can flip it as well. These right here. These are absolutely amazing, so delicious. And I want to tell you guys the recipe, even though it's not a recipe. They are these, they're completely gluten-free, red lentil, little like wrap, pancakey. Honestly, you could use them as like wraps, or you could just use them to have it as a side dish and like curry or something. But they're so good. And I don't really have a full-on recipe, I just wing all the ingredients, but it's red lentils, blended until it's like floury consistency. Then you add water, you add turmeric, cumin, salt and pepper, and a little bit of coriander. And then you mix it all up. This is the consistency that I have it in. It's kind of, you can't see anything, hold on. This is the consistency that I have. It's pretty runny. Yeah, that's the consistency that I have. It's pretty runny. But you add a little bit of oil on the pan. So I've got a little bit of oil on my pan. And then I just pour it on. And I circle it around. And that's pretty much it. It's so tasty, so good, and I highly recommend you do them. They're like gluten-free, they're pretty much everything free, so long as you're not allergic to red lentils. But anyways, I'm going to stop blabbling on right now. I've talked for a while now, so yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. I don't know if I'm going to film anything else. I think the boys might have actually finished the greenhouse. Maybe not completely finished, there's still some stuff that obviously needs to be done, but I think they put all the plastic over it, so I might go check that out. But yeah, hope you're doing good. That's all that was filmed that day. Me, Mum, Ozzy, and Jamie went to Prague, so that's all that was filmed that day. On to the next day.
My dad is just getting more of this stuff to do. You know what it is. Like I forgot the name. You should know. What was this called again? The thing my dad?
Mixer?
No, what's trying to make?
Concrete.
Concrete, right. And we also moved our baby chicks
Yeah.
in here for
Yeah,
the
we did.
first time.
Not move them, but take them out for the day. So
Yeah.
they're a little bit in shock.
I think that's Willow over there, actually.
Yeah.
Snook.
And we have actually bad news
What?
about our big rabbit. Big
Yeah.
female rabbit that was supposed to give her another chance. She ate her babies before, so we gave her another chance. Well, this time she didn't even build a nest for them. The babies were scattered all around, and she must have really, really bad birth because there was lots of blood everywhere. So
we're gonna-
I think, yeah, it's
She's just
as
taking...
hard as it is.
And she's not drinking or eating with her.
She was eating grass yesterday. So I think there is just as hard as it is. I really like her. I don't even know if she would be able to have many more babies after that bad labour. So, you know, I have her for over nearly a year. I have her for nearly a year, and
Just hasn't been working. So, and she's been only really taking stuff.
and it is hard because I really like her. I wanted to make sure that the animals we have are actually producing something, that they are not just pets, or not just pets, they are not meant as pets.
Yeah,
So
Pippin
she
hasn't
has
really
to-
produced anything.
Pippin is emotional support for Carolina, so he has special treatment.
Sorry. Dad is putting concrete around the like big canyon we made to keep it together. We will pretty much also have it almost done. Just have to fill the gap. It's good. Isn't that right, Dad?
It is, Ozzy, it is. You're absolutely right.
Okay, hi. So I haven't really picked up the camera yet today. I asked Ozzy if we could go around and film what's going on because I've had a bit of a hectic morning with baking. Whenever we have guests over, I just manage to screw up on every single recipe that I do. Originally, the first thing I baked was cinnamon rolls. I put the wrong flour in them. Second thing I baked, I did lemon drizzle, forgot to put eggs in them. This time, I'm trying to make a poppy seed swirl, like it's like bread, you know, brioche poppy seed swirl. And I really messed up on the dough, so I had to do a second one. I'm really hoping the second one will work, but oh my god. Always when someone comes over, I'm not blaming the people that come over at all. It's just sometimes so frustrating because you have guests over and you want to impress them, but you just manage to screw up the recipe somehow. Oh yeah, here are the baby chicks having a blast. Gonna go to the back garden and see what everyone's doing. I think that they were getting rid of an electric fence, and Mum did want to move the chickens today, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Hi.
Hi.
And Dad's putting the concrete or cement, whatever you call it, at the greenhouse. I didn't actually originally know that greenhouse was going to be permanently there, but I guess it is. Mum did want to plant potatoes today because that's been meaning to be done for a long time now, but we'll see if that happens. So yeah. Hi.
I don't film this because I messed up, and poor Jamie is bringing the completely wrong bag of potatoes.
Wait, so you're going to plant potatoes and you brought the wrong ones?
Well, I asked him to bring them, and I said the wrong instructions.
Oh, okay.
I made a mistake.
Pepina. Pepina. Hi.
Supposed to be that heavy, it's a different bag.
Oh, this black bag.
Oh.
It's not even a bag. Yes, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna move out the way.
Let me go through. Try again.
Try again. Hopefully it's not third time's the charm.
No, I don't have any other. Yeah, that's alright. Just maybe closer to the soil pile. So I suppose I would make
Just as the sunrise starts to show, warming up the motorway. You know you felt this way before, but can't recall the time and day. don't know if life is a small part of something greater. And when you get off this raging horse, sings to whatever. I let it go for all time's sake. I let you stay in my mind. When every minute bends and breaks.
I'm hoping to go back and continue helping with the planting of the potatoes, but I've got the dough that didn't work out. I still wanted to bake it. Okay, so the battery ran out while I was walking back to the house and explaining why I'm walking back to the house. I do hope to go back and help with the potatoes, but I had a thing in the oven, the dough that didn't work out. Oh, hi Jamie. The dough that didn't work out, I still wanted to bake it and see what happens. So I left it in the oven and it is burnt, but the battery died and I have no idea where the charger is. And the only person that comes to mind that could be moving it is Ozzy. So I didn't know what to do. That's gonna run out in any moment and I don't know where the charger is. So that's really not good. But anyways, this is the brioche dough that didn't work out. Okay, it looks a lot darker on camera. It's not actually that dark in real life, but it actually did rise. It might be okay, but this camera's about to die and I don't know where the batteries are. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
So that day ended up actually being a pretty stressful day for me. As I've said before, I'm not the best with being around lots of people, and it had nearly been a week at this point, and my social battery was running out. So and the baking was stressful, and you know, just things piled up, and I was stressed on this day. So I just sort of, after I ended up doing all the baking, I just went outside and relaxed for a bit because I really needed it.
Okay, hello. I don't even know where to begin. So the camera died when I was previously talking to you, and none of the batteries were charged, so I couldn't even pick up the camera and continue talking. But basically, it's been a little bit ever since. It's been like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours since I last picked up the camera. But basically, as I had said, I tried making like a poppy seed swirl bread, but that didn't work out because the first dough sucked. So I made a second dough, but I still baked the first dough. I think you saw that, but it was quite burnt. Everyone had coffee and tea and had like a bit of a lunch, and they had the giant brioche bun that I made out of the dough that didn't work out. And meanwhile, the poppy seed swirl was in the oven. That eventually came out, and I'm hoping that it's cooked in the inside. It hasn't actually been cut into yet or anything. It didn't want to come out of the tin, loaf tin that it was in. So that was a bit of a scary moment. Our oven sucks on top of that, like it just doesn't cook things properly. But yeah, no, things are just all over the place. And I am so drained mentally, and I'm just like chilling here in the back garden at the moment. Okay,
Hi again. So, the next couple of days I didn't do any filming because I think the next day we all went out for a trip, so I didn't film any of that. And then I think maybe it was even the day after that. I think we were taking them all back to the airport because they were gonna fly back to England. So yeah, the next 2 days I didn't really do any filming. But after that, after taking them back to the airport, me and Mum stopped in a couple of shops while we were in Prague, and I bought some wood for the caravan, so I ended up doing some caravan stuff, and I filmed a caravan video, and that will be out very soon. But yeah, besides that, I was very carried away with the caravan things for the next 2 days, for the next couple of days. So I was very bad at filming for this episode, but I did do some filming. I'm just trying to point out it's a couple days later, that's all. That's what I'm trying to say.
I've been carried away with the caravan stuff. I completely forgot to come and film you. So are you packing it all in with a bunch of rocks and then you're going to put more of that on top after the wood? Is it?
Soil.
Oh, so no more
Concrete.
concrete.
No.
Okay.
That's concrete.
Alright. It's definitely coming together nicely though.
Yeah, that time.
I've been working on the caravan finally today. Can't see me, hold on. Yes, I've been working on the caravan today. And it's hot, but yeah, they're working on that. It was a bit of a rough morning today because yesterday our first rabbit passed away, pregnant. So that was, no, the other day she passed away. So that was a bit rough. We don't know why. Could have had to do with the heat. Could have had to do with anything. We're not too sure why. But that was a real shame because she was, you know, our first rabbit and she was pregnant. And she was Jo March, that's what we named her. So yeah, that was very sad. And the big female rabbit that we have, we've tried to get babies from her multiple times and it's completely failed. I actually told the story of her, I think, maybe the most recent episode, home renovation episode, I'm not too sure. But she had babies and she ate them. And now the most recent babies she's had, she just didn't even make a nest. She just gave birth. It was a rough birth. There was blood. It was horrible. So it's been very rough. Mum really struggles with this sort of stuff. It takes a toll on her, and I don't blame her. I don't know how I'd be dealing with all of this. But yeah, so because the big rabbit that has had the incidents with her babies, because she hasn't been able to give us any babies, and Mum loved her, but because of not being able to give us babies, she's had to kill that big rabbit. But yeah, so it's a shame. Jo March passed away, this rabbit passed away, and yeah, we're gonna have to get some new female rabbits. I'm really hoping that this whole thing made sense. I feel like I'm just all over the place. It's really hot today. But yeah, I have no more words. It's been a rough couple of days. The guests, we took the guests to the airport yesterday, so they're not here anymore. And it's been pretty crazy because, you know, having people over, we're not the biggest people. I would say at least me and Mum, we're quite introverts, so when you have people over for a while, you get a bit mentally drained, so we're pretty tired. And then there was the issue with the rabbits, so it's, you know, it's a bit of a rough couple of days, but I'm trying to work on the caravan, and Mum's cleaning all the rabbit hutches right now. Dad and Alfred are working on the greenhouse, and yeah. Hoping you guys are doing well. Hope you guys aren't having such a rough couple of days. Oh, Oh dear lord. Okay, you really are gonna have to ignore the fact that I look like an egghead right now. Yesterday, well, okay, let's first start off with today. Today, I finished the floor in the caravan, although I think this homestead episode will be out before the caravan episode, so you might not even know what on earth I'm going on about. Basically, okay, should I start that again? Okay, so, been working on the caravan this morning. I just exercised and had a shower. I'm feeling clean and fresh. It is very warm again today, so you have to ignore my hair. I just had a shower. Dad is continuing making the door on the greenhouse, and Mum and Ozzy are in the back garden. Yesterday I had that sort of depressing talk with you guys about what's been going on, but I really do not want this video to end on a bad note. Yes, it is all very sad and upsetting, but it's life and you just have to, you know, continue. Try to look on the good side of things, I suppose. So Dad's working on the door. How's it going?
Very well.
Alright.
Someone.
You need someone. Well, Alfred, I think, is just in his bedroom, so
Is he?
I think he could help you. I was gonna go over to...
I think Alfred's still waiting at the back.
Pardon?
I think he's at the back.
Is it? Because I last saw him in the bedroom. But I'm gonna go in the back now and see and film what they're doing, so we'll see. So I think that Mum and Ozzy are planting some seedlings, well, I think Mum had some pumpkin seeds she wanted to plant. I don't know if the potatoes even got finished. I don't know anything. I'm at that point again where the video is a huge mess and I don't even know what I'm filming, but I need to start editing this video today, so today's the last filming day of this episode. So you're planting these potatoes?
Yes, I still have those I would like to plant.
Okay. We never even tried them. Purple
Oh no,
potatoes.
these are for the dinner. I planted 20.
For dinner?
Well, we could have them today. We have 2 packs, didn't we?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, one was for me planting and you wanted to eat the other one.
Okay.
So I opened both of them, took the most sprouted potatoes
And planted them.
and left the...
Okay. So we're gonna have those and normal potatoes?
We could.
Okay. I mean, I'm up for trying them, definitely. I don't know if I've ever tried purple potatoes before.
Have them in England.
Well, I'm curious. Okay, Ozzy's over there getting more soil because Mum wants to make another potato patch over there. So they're going to do that. I've got the purple potatoes and I'm going to go back. Raw potatoes, including these ones, because we're going to have dinner earlier today because Alfred is leaving today to go back to his apartment. So we have earlier dinners on these days. Okay, so I've got my normal potatoes boiling. Well, they're not boiling yet, but you know. And I've got the purple ones. I'm definitely going to give you guys like a review of what I think of them because I don't recall having purple potatoes before. I do know that I've had potatoes with purple skin before, but these ones are actually kind of purple on the inside. So I'm curious. And I'll let you guys know what I think of them.
Dosypat tu hlínu okolo ještě. A pak to teprve bude, nebude to hotové, protože se ještě vevnitř musí udělat ty záhony.
Tam už mohlo být zasazený rajčata, který...
Prochuť. A bez povídání.
It tastes a lot earthier than the normal potato. But I like it. Again, hello. I know that the end of this video was a little bit of like a weird jumble, but it's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna cue the little end credits, but yeah, otherwise, that's all for this video. Again, thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and bye bye.
The slow day, the calm, and the night will unfold. I never thought that I would be traveling this road. People keeps missing, the clouds seem to fade. And every occasion I whisper your name. I'm happy to hear that you'll still be around. I thought you were leaving without a sound. In my little world, you are both pros and cons.